Hi everyone, my name is Luke, and this is the 0th episode of my series that I plan to record every month. Right, the one to outline my journey to become a doctor. As of today, I'm signed up to a university. It is confirmed that I'm going there. I was there just today to visit and to get some information. And yeah, the visit today was kind of underwhelming because I already knew most of the things that they told me because you can find them on the portal, on the student portal. It's not that hard. But some new things were revealed to me, so that was pretty nice. But to kind of explain how I got to this point and why I want to pursue this career as a doctor, um, I think it was like 4 years ago where I first, well, to start even further back than that, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a dentist because my dad is a dentist. So naturally, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be like my dad. Eventually, I realized I don't want to have, I don't want anything to do with teeth in the future. I don't like that. Nope. So I kind of transitioned my plans into science because I always liked science, liked experiments. So I thought about that. I thought about neuroscience because I'm very interested in the brain. That still persists to this day. I'm very interested in how the brain works, how to, figure out the because there are many things we don't know about the brain yet. For example, consciousness. What the hell is that? So I was like, maybe I could have a hand in trying to figure that out, right? Eventually, I kind of realized that here in the Czech Republic, where I live, a country that I love this place, but some for science, it's not the best. It's not even good. The pay is horrible. The conditions are mostly like horrible. It's not a good idea to pursue science in the Czech Republic. So I kind of deviated from that, and eventually I landed on medicine again, but this time not dentistry, more just general medicine, and I'll see where I go from there. And thanks to my good grades and some other things, some of the projects that I did during my time at in high school, I managed to get in without entrance exams. So I am now basically um, it's confirmed that I'm going to go to the school. And honestly, I'm relieved. I don't really have much to do now. Um, for the first time in a while, and for the last time in a very long while, because once I start medicine, I'm not gonna have time for many things anymore. So I've kind of just been chilling, um, talking with a lot of people, with my now former classmates. You know, finishing that kind of high school life before we all separate into different countries a lot of the times. Um, and yeah, then uh, and that's kind of also why I'm here right now. Besides this, that I'll be doing, every month because I want to commit to it. I want to um be here consistently. I want to kind of document my journey to becoming a doctor. So I want this series to keep going, but I can't guarantee that I'll have time um, from September of this year onward to do other YouTube stuff because I've I've made 2 videos at this point, and I'm writing a third one. Uh, I'm really enjoying researching for that one. It's gonna be an actual like long form kind of video essay attempt that I've never done before. So I wanted to take on this project because I do like YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of different YouTubers. I enjoy it, and I've always kind of like in my head imagined. Uh, this will sound stupid, but I've kind of imagined myself as a YouTuber, like you know, explaining shit to the camera. But I just never got around to editing, anything or like recording anything, so it's just stuck in my head. And now that I've tried to commit to it, uh, and actually like make some videos, I can create something. So it's not just in my head; it's also on the internet. Uh, yeah. So I mean, the two videos that I've done so far, the first one is kind of like just for me, basically like journey starts now, continue on. Even though probably won't have time during my studies, I want to at least like every once in a while, every couple of days, just try to write something for our next video, record something maybe on the weekend when I'm home. So yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. That's another reason I want to do these videos. I want to learn how to rant. I want to learn how to like speak fluently just by myself, because that's something it's a skill I don't really have. I'm usually really shy when it comes to these things. I'm not very self confident when it comes to seeing myself on video or like making anything with my voice and face. So I want to change that. I want to like a fluent to be able to speak fluently like this. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't really work out like this time. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about was the second video that I made. um, a diss track on Bo Blacks. As dumb as that is, um, it's something that I thought of because the whole. I remember seeing like the Kanye "I Love Kanye" parody about Ludwig, uh, a lot of like many years ago, and I was just like, Roblox doesn't have one, so might as well make one, I guess, because I really don't like that guy. I think he's a very fun guy to laugh at best. So I was like, I'll just compile everything, and even though I never knew him as a normal person, Boblax, I kind of joined the commentary community, I guess, when he was already being destroyed by everyone. So it was through that I discovered most of the community. So pretty fun times. It was a kind of drama that meant a lot to me because it introduced me into this completely schizophrenic community of people known as the commentary community and the drama community. So, and I've listened to a lot of it. It's helped save me from boredom quite a lot of times. So that's why it's important to me. Bo Blacks specifically. So shout out to Bo Blacks, I guess. I don't know. He sucks, but he's fun to laugh at. So why not? Anyways, that also one part of that. Besides the script writing, of course, the part that I liked about that video was I got to make my own beat. I don't think it's particularly good, but for first time, I think it was pretty decent. I try to incorporate like certain jingles from Mario, in honor of Boblax, of course. And yeah, so that's about the two videos that I've made already. The third one that I'm making right now, currently right in the writing and researching process, is about Hassan Piker, of course. Who else? But I want to make a video that's not like the other Hassan exposed videos. I don't even want it to be an exposed video. I just, I feel like his communist beliefs are cringe. As a person from Czech Republic, I'm pretty educated on these things because it's constantly being talked about everywhere. The impact that communism has had on this country. My parents grew up in communism. My grandparents technically lived most of their lives in communism. I think, yeah, at this point, most of their lives. So I kind of know the impact it has on people. And everyone does. Everyone here does. No one in America, though, apparently, because America never experienced it directly. It was kind of just like fighting back and forth, U.S. and SSSR. Overseas, you don't really get a feel for it when it's not directly in your country. I feel, at least that's my opinion. I don't know. I know a couple of Americans, but they've also lived in the Czech Republic, so kind of biased in that regard. But yeah, I don't want to make. I just want to dissect some of the beliefs that he has, some of the statements he's made about communism, or like ways he's defended himself and stuff like that. I think it's interesting to look at. I've been having a lot of fun, kind of connecting things in my head. I'm also using Animal Farm as a reference because Animal Farm is goated and perfect at identifying this kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's about that project. I want to have it written soon and maybe start recording. Maybe get some like specific documents as a reference to what I'm gonna be talking about. So I don't know when it's gonna be out. I hope it's like I hope I can get it done this week, but I don't have time tomorrow. Probably will have time on Friday. So I hope to make a large dent in that project by then. So yeah. Anyway, enough about my main channel. I kind of want to close this video off just by saying that the costume that I have picked for my journey on YouTube is horrible. My face is extremely sweaty right now. I can't see anything through this. I still think it looks good on camera, good enough on camera. I bought everything off of Temu. This thing, I mean, my dad's a dentist. He has like a million of these. So these ones are pretty. This is pretty easy to get. This I just bought at a random toy shop, and what I have on, like this, I just received today from Temu again because I was buying. Let me show you actually, because I quite like what I made today. It's pretty hard to maneuver when I really cannot see anything. I just see a fog. The fog is coming. So I made a box with no, yeah, there it is. Mantises, my precious dead mantises. Because I'm a, as the name implies, rotting mantis. That's that they're rotting a bit, not by much, because they're pretty resistant to rotting actually, thanks to their skeleton. So I'm not gonna nerd out. I'm not gonna talk about mantises. I love them, but yeah, I keep them. I currently have one, a live one, in a terrarium, but when they die, I think it's a shame to just throw them away or bury them or something. So I give them a dignified kind of grave in this wooden box. That's what I want to do. So yeah, that is why I called myself Rotting Mantis. I was kind of thinking about it, what my username could be, because my usernames till now have been really cringe. I hope they never come out. I was thinking like Mantis is like something I really deeply care about, and rotting because I'm lazy. I rot in bed quite a lot, and I kind of want this to be a part of the start of a change in that behavior. It's been working. I've been doing a lot more things ever since I kind of started writing for YouTube. I've learned quite a lot of things actually. A lot about this microphone, for example, or like when I tried to make music for Ball Blacks, or when I different camera angles. So it's been enjoyable, and I really need to not be lazy when I go study to be a doctor, because that's just a death sentence. You're just gonna die instantly. So whoever, including myself, if anyone stuck through this rant, congratulations, this is the end. I'm gonna leave now. And I will record another video next month, same day, hopefully. At least release it in the same day, so I keep at least some kind of consistency. And yeah, that was it for episode 0. See you in a month.